everyone. I'm here with Patrick Samay Sonqo, and we're here today to talk about our Brave Shift for the Brave Inspires Brave Global Movement. And we're so excited to share with you today. And we're just going to talk a little bit about what's happening with us and with our movement. Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much for being here, lovely ones, and such an honor and pleasure as always to be with Heather as we are sharing and exploring with you what is happening through us and for all of us. So we have just two questions that we're going to give you some insight from our hearts.
Yes, and it's such an exciting time, especially with all that's going on in the world. And so I will just share as well as that I am the Maverick Heart of living your brave dreams. And Patrick is our leading light and community bridge for the Brave Collective Shift. And so we're so grateful that we are able to share with you today. And I'm going to ask you, Patrick, what does this Brave Shift and the Brave Inspires Brave Global Movement mean to you?
I'm going to start in a way that kind of completes what you were talking about as the Maverick Heart to living brave dreams. When you came into that, I came into being the Phoenix Heart rising together. And so for me, that was the first brave shift that I made. In a way, rising out of the ashes and truly coming into alignment with who I am. It was like a newfound passion and purpose and presence aligning with each other that have been cooking within and kind of didn't know how to express them and make space from the heart. So this brave shift is a choice that I make for this global movement that you and I know is a huge contribution to the impact of this whole societies, of communities, of this world. And I'm very grateful that in that shift, there was so much spark, there was so much invocation. So I felt our uniqueness coming together sparked a vision and a mission is way beyond us. And so this is what it means to me to be in that alignment, in that truth, to go together and say, hey, we're doing this together, and being playful, peaceful, and enjoying the plenitude of what is unfolding for us. So this means this brave shift to me. And now I'm going to take the question back to you, Heather. What does this brave
Yeah.
shift mean to you?
I really appreciate everything that you've shared, Patrick, because it really aligns with so much of what I've been experiencing in the last few years with, coming up to Brave Inspires Brave and the movement that we've been inspiring and building brave leaders of today and tomorrow. But there was always this part of me that knew there was something more that was coming. And, when you're on that journey of that, living your dream and feeling that passion and following your purpose, there are different shifts that come in and really, light up the way or the path. And so that is what's been happening for me throughout this journey and seeing that in others as well. And seeing that there was so much more, the possibilities were really limitless, that were coming into together as a community, as a global community, locally, nationally and internationally. And so when you see that light in others, it says a lot. And I really had to listen and tune into what that was saying. So the brave shift to me is so much more than, I'm able even to express right now because it is still, flourishing and still developing. And now is definitely the time. And so I'm so grateful that you have joined us and we are collaborating and co-creating together. It is such a blessing. And the time is now, and I know that we are ready for it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I feel it like you, that shift is still unfolding. And we are just in it. It's a spiral, it's a vortex, it's a portal that we have actually entered. And let me pose a question. How do you live in heart living? What does that mean, really, that portal of heart living to you, Heather?
Yeah, so much of like what heart living means to me, in my entire life has been about wanting to see and focusing on the light in people that I meet, whatever that looks like for them. I think everyone's heart light portal speaks a specific language and has a rhythm to it and has such a beauty to it. And so I always want to focus on what that beauty is in each of us. And so being able to reciprocate that love in return, whatever that means to them and how that lights them up. I think it's so important to shine that aspect of our heart and to continue always trying to make those decisions from the heart, not from the fear side of our body and all the influences that come in, but just truly choosing to see the love and the light in each of us. And so that to me, but also within like the planet, right? And everything that we come across. We all have to learn how the planet and humanity needs to be loved to be able to have that greater well-being and that quality of life and vitality like you shared. So there's so much to talk about with that heart living, and we will definitely get into more of that. And I will send the question back to you. What does your heart living portal look like for you?
Yeah, it's interesting. I go back in time because it's important. Many years ago, almost 20 years ago, I started a group called the Heartlights.
Mm.
And it was because I refused to see the fears and the dramas and the labels and the judgments of the mind. And I started a group where we focused on seeing the light of the heart. And for me, this is heart living, seeing the light of the heart in each other. So very similar to you. So it's also interesting how you can't make it up. You and I cannot get together on two different ends. Unique pieces just come together in divine timing when it's right. And that doesn't mean wrong. And so for me, heart living has a lot to do also with choice and with courage, as you and I often speak about too. And it also has to do with expressing, exposing, and exploring the multidimensionality of living, belonging, contributing from the heart. I was called the man of the heart, and I called myself this way. And you know how it is sometimes people don't really appreciate it, but I am happy to have my heart light, to live from the heart, and that my song of the heart is my language for this world that we are about to explore and about to embrace in many different ways to create opportunities that even you and I cannot imagine as we're moving forward in the heart, from the heart, in that light, in harmony, and in uniqueness. So we're having this unwavering trust to continue from the heart.
And I'm so grateful about it all. It's just so exciting. In so many communities around the world, love really makes a difference. And it can be the shift that people need in their daily lives. And I've seen it and I felt it myself. And I just want to be able to elevate and share that even more. And with you, I know it's possible. And the timing is right. And it is all about divine timing.
Yeah, this is when your heart sings because you know that you didn't make it up. Nobody told you. It just happened naturally because it's meant to be that way. So I cherish that we got together to do this together for this beautiful earth from the heart because actually that's the choice that really counts.